ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Hello, Illusions. Welcome in. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Doing well. It is getting hot in my room. It's getting warm. That's how I know it's basically stream time. The sun hits the room, it gets brighter and brighter. Like at the peak, near the peak brightness, I'm like, oh, I guess it's about time for stream. Great. As the room starts heating up. There you go, that's welcome in. I'm doing well. Good, other than the fact that it's Tuesday. Fair enough. I mean, it's better than Monday. These days, it's all the same to me. Except Saturdays. So, but yeah, normally, it's still better. 18 Celsius, you're under a blanket? 18 Celsius sounds lovely. You know, I'll go out in a t-shirt. How was yesterday's progress? It was good. Yeah, we got we got her now attacking from a distance. So now she you know, attacks from a distance, and you know, after a bit of time, she does her attack. There it is. Ta-da! Yeah, all looking good. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's because she's supposed to be running away. Okay, well that's... Why is she not running away? Well, I know... It's never simple. It's never so simple. Zora aborts only lower priority. Oh, it's because if they didn't find a place for cover. That's why. They failed to find a place for uncover. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that about that, Gregory. Welcome in. Yeah, it's okay to grieve. Everyone grieves differently. But my condolences to you and your family. You know how to clip? You'll have to record that and send it to the Discord. On Twitch, there's a button. You just hover over it and you just click the clip button. You pull it up. If I go to my channel real quick. So... Right. So here... Down here is the clip button. Alt-X the hotkey. And here's the... the chain. Yeah. Alt-X the hotkey for clipping on Twitch. Or you just hover over it again. You have the picture-in-picture, you know, theater mode, etc. All that stuff. How deep can it go? Deep. Deep. Today's 18, tomorrow will be 17, then 29 and 31 by Friday. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is miserable. What is it here? Well, it's like 18, 19 outside. And it's about to be like 24 inside. Because, of course it is. Of course it is. You got the clip? Nice. Okay. But, hey, Chimera, welcome in. Open a window? Opening a window doesn't help. Unfortunately, in my place, opening a window doesn't help. Because there is no... it can't create a draft here. So... So in my place... Right? I have... let's do this. So... I have... like a room here, and my computer and living room is here. This is like my desk. And I have a balcony out here. But the problem is my doors, like to go outside, and the windows all face this way. So the problem with that is if I open the balcony doors, or even if I open a window, unless the wind is specifically blowing in this direction, it doesn't go inside. I don't have any place, other place to open a window, so I don't get a draft. And because I don't get a draft, it's basically, if there's no wind going in from that direction, then it doesn't help. I've tried, and that's the problem, right? If you can't make a draft, you can't, yeah. Can't do anything. And for some reason, I don't know what genius designed this place this way. The entire living room, which as you see behind me is also like the kitchen dining area, like this is this entire section, has one AC vent, but the bedroom, which is like probably like a third of the size, has two. Why is the bedroom have two, but the room that is significantly bigger have one AC vent? So yeah, it doesn't... It's so stupid. I mean, it's also not that strong, so I mean, whatever, but yeah. What does a 4D game look like? I have no idea. I don't know what the fourth dimension is. No, my doors are sliding doors, so they don't open in any direction, doesn't matter. But even if they open in a certain direction, it wouldn't matter. Like, the wind doesn't change directions because of that. I have a clips. There's a clips channel, Delusions, in the Discord. You can put it there, but yeah, there's a clips channel. At least you can sleep comfy. Did the eye thingy work? Yes, it worked, but I'm still feeling like like back here, like it still hasn't recovered fully. So that still kept me up a bit, more so near the morning. But yeah, fourth dimension is time, I guess. But then that's just we're living then in fourth. Games have time. That shouldn't be it. Only how do you apply to a game? When you're moving through time, just automatically. You're signed up for the stream one, but you don't see the clips one? The clips one is on general. The bottom of general. Introduction, general, general help, suggestions, clips. If you don't see it, go to channels and roles, and then you can modify. You can modify which channels you see. Yeah. If you come here and you do browse channels, and then you can turn clips on and off depending on your category. If you don't see it, but yeah, here's clips. Isn't time a human-made thing? No. What time happens? Time always happens. I mean, how would time? So without time, you literally couldn't move because you're moving through time. What? A watch is a human-made thing, but time isn't. That's like saying gravity's a man-made thing. I mean, you can do whatever you want, Chimera. The Unreal Engine is just as a game engine. You can do whatever you want. Planets, not planets, people, not people, anything you pretty much want. You see time as a whole, like you would be young and old at the same time. But you don't see the 3D as a whole, you only see what's in front of you. I think that logic falls apart immediately. Because I don't see the entire, like, up and down axis. It stops when I hit my desk. I don't see below it. So why would I see past time infinitely, but I don't see the three dimensions infinitely? I think that falls apart. But I mean, maybe I'm the one hallucinating. Who knows? Yeah, so now she's running away, and it's because there's cover in range. So basically I need to make sure that when I build my levels, there's always a place for enemies to go in for cover. And then there's no issues. 1D is a point, 2D is a line, 3D can be perceived in 2D space like a drawing, but you only see part of that 3D object as a 2D object. Yeah, but then that means it's not time. Yeah. That means that that means fourth dimension is not time, right? Okay, so the plans for today are relatively simple. We need to get her animations going. I don't know why when I first load in the level, she's blurry, and then I have to just reload the level, and then she's fine. Real weird. But yeah, we just need to finish her animation, starting with the death animation. We don't have that for her yet, so let's get that going. And the death animation is going to be an interesting one, because the animation that we have for the death is her floating. So that's going to be a pain in the butt, I imagine, to do. But let's find out. let's see what we're dealing with here. Output 2. Yeah, so she ends like in this pose. I need her to end on the ground. So what I might do is I might extend this, so I might have her do this, and then I might have her just drop to the ground. Like, I'll modify the animation to continue and drop to the ground, is what I'm thinking. So we'll be doing some animating today. Haven't done that in Blender yet. We'll see how easy it is. Save. Oh, dad joke cinema. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I'm happy that they've been able to help. Yeah. The rig looks silly. Yeah, I'm glad the PC tutorials have been helpful. Okay, let's get the materials on her, and then we can go ahead and set up. And then we can set up the rest of the stuff. Items. Yeah, let's turn it off for now. Letter's fine. So you lost one of your animations in the blend file and never attached a mesh to the FBX though? Wait, what? You lost one of your animation in the blend file? Never attach it to a mesh? How do you have a... What do you mean never attach it to a mesh? You don't need a mesh to animate though, you just need a skeleton. Hey, Jesus Freak, welcome in. Want to do the animation on a real control rig? Because this character doesn't have a control rig. So I need to create a control rig. And then we need to animate it. And we have the animation, we just need to have her drop down. That's it. So yeah, instead of going through everything and then some, I'll just add the animation in Blender, and we gotta render it out in Blender anyway because we're doing a directional sprites. So yeah, it'll just easier. These are, I don't remember which ones these are. No, this is body. Two. Dreadlocks. This is the items. Yep. Two. Where's the body? Body 2. You. Items 3. And items 4. Okay. There we go. Safe. What are my thoughts on verse? Good language or not? I've never heard of it. I'm not a programmer, so I have no idea. The theory of relativity proposed by Albert Einstein, time is considered as the fourth dimension alongside the three spatial dimensions. The concept is essential for understanding space-time. I mean, it's in the name, space as a location, time as in over time. Yeah, so. Yeah, I've heard people say time is the fourth dimension, but then all games already are 4D then. When you explore your animation with the mesh, you only explore the armature? Yeah, because you only need the skeleton, yeah. You can add controller in 3 minutes now? I'm not in Unreal 5.4, I'm still in 5.3. I think I saw that they updated the plugins I was using for everything I need for 5.4, but I haven't brought anything in. I haven't updated to 5.4 yet. It's an Epic Games language. They're implementing a UE. What? Where did you hear this? There's no mention of UE6 just in general. What do you mean UE6? Wait, what? Hold on. I have not heard a single thing from Epic directly about UE6. Okay, let's do some animation stuff. Versus scripting language, UE. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Fortnite version of Unreal. If I see the latest you heard about developer day, yeah, I imagine Unreal 5 is gonna be here for a long time. Solutions, thank you for the 25 bits. You plan to go 5.4 this game? Yeah, I'll absolutely update. Absolutely. 100% I will update. Okay, let's see if I can figure out this animation stuff. So, question 1. If I move it, is there an auto keyframe button? Can I set auto keyframes? So far, we've only needed to. It's funny how I just press S in what's it called? In Maya. I know the controls in Maya. Also, why did this not follow? Oh, these are the IK controls. Okay, I don't care about you. I do not care about you at all. What I do care about, though, is finding where's the hotkey. Okay, Blender hotkey. Blender sets animation keyframe hotkey. Pressing the I button. Only select the channels. Hold on a second. What? Oh wait, why did it set Euler position? I don't care about this. I want the key position. There's the problem. It's a keyframe location. Also, I'm looking at root, not pelvis. Okay. So first of all, we're gonna need this like considerably faster. So now that we know how that works, let's just undo that. So I'll do like within here. And okay, here's, let's find out, can I move this? Left click. Oh, yep, I can just move it. Okay. Okay. We'll need to pick the timing and the pose. That's fine. You went to F4 because the day it was released, you started your project? Well, yeah. If you do, if it's the day you start the project, yeah, go with the latest one. I'll plan to update to 5.4, absolutely, for my project. There's no reason not to, for what I'm doing. I think all the updates are now done for what I need. So hopefully, I should be good. It's not the one I want to grab. Can I? Thank you. I think I need to rotate these ones. Okay, so let's turn this one on. Rotate. I'll need to. Can I dangly thing? Doll holder. I want. This is not going to be a great pose. Also, you know, what would help is this. Such a mess. Such a mess. Okay, that helps. Why is this green? Wait, why does this have keyframes on it? Or it doesn't have keyframes. It's fine. Guess what happens when you... Okay. So Sweeney was speaking about UE6. As in, like, they're planning on making it already and just in general? Like, what specifically did he say? And where can I find the article about it? I wish I could just select to the leg, actual leg. That's not gonna happen. So, what is the problem? Is these are not connected. Because these are not connected, it's so hard to tell. Oh, geez. Okay, that's that. So that's the knee. Which bone controls thigh right? Oh, they're just right on top of each other. Okay, that's why. That's why I couldn't figure out. They're literally right on top of each other. Hope U6 isn't coming out anytime soon. Yeah, U6. There's no way U6. Unreal 4 was up to 27 versions of Unreal 4. Unreal 5 sticking around for a while. You see why I don't, when I say don't export meshes, that's a problem to fix. Yeah, but this is the only animation I need to do this on. And you know what? It's good. I imagine though, if you create a rig directly in Blender, these are actually connected in the right orientation, akin to Maya and stuff. They're just like this because I got exported it from Blender. I mean, okay, that looks good, or good enough. Okay. Not you. Not you. I don't want to break your... Okay. We good with that? If I did I and...
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
What? Okay, well, there's ads, but why is it when I keyframed everything, it undid all my positions? What the shit? What the hell, man? That sounds stupid. Solution, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Was the drink this time? Ah. Let me pull it up. For some good old wood varnish. Technically, I bought some for the desk, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's not wood. It's laminated. And so I had all this wood varnish left, and it's like, what the hell do I do with it now? Well, I mean, might as well. It'd be a waste to get rid of it. So, here we are. Hey, Sharky boy. What do I mean by 2.5D? We'll show you. But basically, it's 2D characters in a 3D environment. So this is a 2D sprite. It's directional 2D sprites in a 3D environment. That's what I mean by 2.5D. So it's a combination of 2D and 3D. So you get away with, you can get some interesting results when you do that. Get your special attack, please. Should be about time. I know I ran too close to you. Come on. There it is. Yeah. Okay, let's reposition. So hold on. To make sure that this doesn't happen again. If I now do... You know what I need to do? I need to once I position one and move it, I just keyframe it. Why is she rotating 9 degrees? Excuse me? Oh. Oh, I rotated her somehow, even though I selected the empty thing because I was in animation still? Well, that explains that. Okay. Wait, why? Okay. Okay, how do I freaking set a keyframe? It's not... I just want to set... Okay, rotation? No. How do you... How do you set a keyframe? I thought it was I. Insert keyframe. I'm so confused. Blender. How do you set a key? Is there an auto keyframe? Record button in the... Is there a record button? Record button in the timeline header. In the timeline header? And this is why I can't do documentation, because I need pictures. Let's see if I can find a picture. I am not here. Okay, if I did one here, the layout. No, mine just... Oh, here. Auto keying. Okay, if I went back to animation... And if I set this to 0 now... Oh, okay. There we go. We found the freaking keyframe, the button that I was looking for. Just auto keyframe. Thank you. Okay, so now we can position her and it'll just update it all. Thank goodness. Dear God. And for the time being, if I select you, now should be rotated 90 degrees. There we go. Okay, why can I now not select her? Or rather, not select the... Blender. Blender. It's the, it's the object mode stuff, isn't it? Pose mode. Okay, that's what it was. I remembered. Blender has the object pose shenanigans. Okay. I remembered. Okay. I need you. Okay, looking good. And now we can do spine. And I probably should do the head a little bit too. Do we have spine? Oh, this is the final. Okay. Is there? Oh, there's the neck. I was like, there has to be a neck bone. Come on. Yep, we got a neck bone. Bring that up. Okay, that's good enough. I swear to God, this all better be being keyframe right now. Or I swear, I'm gonna be mildly upset. Okay. Did it all get set? Yes. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I tell you want to bounce. She can actually pee on this weird. What do you mean? Don't show only selected. If I select all of them, how do I? How do you select? Okay. Okay. What I want to do is move. All you guys here, and then I want to this is 36, let's say 40. Keep them again 40, and then on 38. Can I just have just curiosity? Yes, that technically works. I just need to angle her legs and all that. This is terrible animation, by the way. Absolutely terrible animation. You know what? We gotta do it just once. For now. Thigh left. Which one was it? This one. Same thing on this side. She's being pulled up, or sort of. Okay, and last thing is the head. or in the neck. Absolutely terrible. Holy crap. Absolutely terrible. And no, don't ever say that I'm an animator because dear God. This happens when a Unreal what's it called? A primarily environment artist decides to animate for the first time. When was the last time I did any kind of animation? Probably a decade ago. But it doesn't matter. This gets us what we want. She ends up on the ground. That's all we cared about. For the love of God, save. Okay. So now, the main thing is, okay, we gotta do 40 frames. Okay. So now we just need to render her out a direction. And then we can implement the software. Okay. Let's see where it's going. So it's going under just Zorla Death. It doesn't look bad at all, though. It looks absolutely terrible. I don't know. Yeah, it'll look a lot better in pixel art for sure, but it does not look good. I appreciate you saying that, but the one thing I still am able to do is discern good from bad, even though I don't animate myself. I can tell good animation from bad animation. What this needs, I mean, here, this is what it should have, by the way. So what it should have is, like, she starts out this way. She starts out arced. When she's falling, her body should go into this. Then it should flatten when she hits the ground. And then it should arc up and then flatten again. Because basically at one point when she's falling, right, your body isn't equally weighted. So probably around the pelvis is where it's going to be lowest, and then it's going to hit first, and then it's going to bounce at a different time and point than this. It needs, like, yeah, it needs different timings to make it actually good. This is not. Hello, QEHP, or 1 HP. Hello and good night. Oh, hello to you too, and good night to you too. You've seen way worse animation? I mean, yeah, probably from, like, people starting out. Okay, so we put this in, press play, and there's our animations, directional being rendered out. Okay, this one finished nice and quick, thankfully, because it's a short one. Oh, it rendered out because it didn't turn on freestyle for some reason. Why was freestyle not enabled? Well, that explains why it was so fast. Oh, also, just double check something. Do I need to increase the height on her? I think I might. Yep, I come out. It's a good thing I checked. So do 128. Okay. Good. Good thing I caught that now. Save. Go. Okay. Now I should take a moment longer because of the darn freestyle. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. as you watch me struggle to do basic animations. I would have done this animation, to be fair, considerably faster in Maya. Because Maya I'm familiar with. I've done the animations previously in Maya. It's just... for most of this, the struggle is knowing where the same controls are right now. Hey, Ray. Welcome in. It's going well. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I was just looking around to see how games are made. Oh, welcome. Yeah, this one is being made with 3D to 2D sprite conversion with full 8-directional sprites. Well, that's rendering, and you can show. Let's go to like the actual game to show. How long have I been since I quit Maya? Basically since I got this computer. Pretty much, I decided that with this new computer, I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to pay for Maya. I'm just going to use Blender. And since I started learning Blender, I'm like, heck yeah, it is considerably better than Maya. Like, just by so much. So I think these are all power-ups in my game. This is just the debugs menu where I can just give myself a bunch of these abilities to just show you. Just so you can see. Okay. I'll just get myself some greater multi-projectile. Sorry, this is melee. But what's more fun and absolutely silly is if I combined Airblade, which makes my attacks a projectile, with another thing that I have, which is mini black hole, pull in all characters in range towards the point. So now I just become a vortex of a and it's just silly. It's just silly. Yep. I just need to be careful not to fall in. But this is kind of the preview of the game. Obviously, you know, this early on, you wouldn't have all these abilities. We just want to, like for demo, it's always good to show all of these off. Yeah, the doors are unlocked, are locked still, so there's still some enemies. Yep. So once the doors are unlocked, I can technically go through the doors. Oh, this is a one-way door. I can go through the doors, or I can just bypass the doors and jump through. Now, in this case, it didn't really matter, but it does allow me to bypass rooms potentially, right? If I did that, I just bypass those rooms and the entrance to the boss room effectively from another area. So right now, here's the boss. Splatter. And loads up the next one. And get more different abilities. And they all come through. Oh yeah, there's the boss. Okay, I'll just jump down for the boss. Like I said, when the doors are unlocked, I can just jump through. So... Oh. I was not paying attention because I couldn't see the thing because of all the blood, and he killed me. I killed him, but he killed me. Hey, 1989. That's the year I was born. Was it still going? Okay, it's already on east. It's almost there. In the middle of teaching an advanced texturing class? Wait, in the middle of teaching? Should you be done teaching and not watching streams? Oh dear God. Don't companies usually pay for the software? Yeah, as long as you're working for the company, you will use their software. Yeah. But I'm at home. There's no company to pay for the software. So, yes, I know Maya. And, you know, if needed, when I go to a company, I will use it. And I can use it, but at home, I'm not going to pay for my own software. Like, if I could just use Blender for free. Will my Twitch subs, by any chance, get a chance to alpha test? So there is an alpha version on my Patreon. One of the tiers, the highest end tier or second to highest tier, have the option for alpha testing or pre-alpha testing rather. It was amazing. You're giving your students a 15-minute break. Oh, fair enough. Okay. You're excused then. Or else their brains will explode in the notes. I love Material Editor. Material Editor is so good. It's what got me into Unreal at the very beginning. So here we're gonna render out the normal map. And now go ahead and rename this to Death. This is already done. Death, done. Turn you back on. Save. Okay, so now we can see how it looks in Ace Break. Yeah, I'm now teaching class. It's my streams up for you to watch. Oh man, I don't know if this is the, you know, time or place for a material lesson. Like, consider I'm not doing materials. I could. So after everything, it's not even, the bounce isn't even there. Right? It's just gone. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore it then. I'm just gonna remove that frame and just say screw it. Right, these two frames are completely the same. Basically, because I did every other frame, I guess there wasn't a big enough difference here. In those frames where, yeah, it's probably rendered the same. It's fine. It's fine. It'll, you know, we'll just deal with it. We'll see how it looks in Unreal. That's really all that matters. As long as it works in Unreal, and it will. Right. If this wasn't a prototype, then I'd probably change things. But for a prototype, I think that's really fine. Ooh. How did I mess up this badly? Did I grab extras? Oh. Yes. 61. $41. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this is why I always check at the end here that all of these are lining up, because when they don't, I know that, hey, I made a mistake somewhere. Let me just double check the positionings. Don't worry, Ray. Thanks so much for stopping by, and you know, enjoy teaching the class. It's the only day you're not teaching at the time? No worries. enjoy teaching? Enjoy the class? So we'll get this. 1920 is the same. Oh well. Thankfully, because we're now making the actual sprite sheet ourselves here, we can just cut out those frames and just not even have them effectively rendered. Otherwise, it would have been so good at exactly 20 frames. Okay. Yep, all that looks good. Okay. So now we have that. So now if we go in Unreal, back to our testing level. She dead? Yep. She about to be.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
SM. Okay, well, I guess I'll enjoy some more wood varnish in the meantime. Thank you for the bit solutions. I appreciate it. Ads indeed. Ads indeed. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, today we should be able to finish her up. Because I'm looking forward to finish her today. And then tomorrow we might work on another boss. One of the other new characters that that we picked out. Because the bosses are the fun ones. They're really fun ones. So we'll do probably a boss and then revisit one of the revisit some of the enemies, make some more cleanups, and do another boss. And we have enough to do 10 bosses total. We have 2. So, should be good. Should be good.
Solution says you should do the beer boss next.
Instead of bear, it said beer. Look, SpongeBob is very bad about pronouncing the word bear. You know SpongeBob. He's not great with words. Yeah, we might do that one. Okay, ads are done, so let's bring it in. So we just exported it all out, so now just bring it in. Get the flip books. Normal map, normal map. Generally speaking, her leg should never have probably relaxed fully like that, but you know, whatever. A more interesting pose would have been better, but we have it. So now we can go to you. And new animation sequence. And let's see how this is going to look. The beauty is, because we are doing pixel art effectively, you can get away with a lot more effect. Okay. So, right, if we play, there's her animation from all sides. Now, it's probably gonna look a lot better once we implement it, so let's do that now. So, come here. Let's go anim graph, locomotion, death. And we don't want this to loop. We only want this to play once. She's gonna run away. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Come back here. Okay. She had to go and hide. I saw it. It worked. But why did she have to go and hide behind the... It's so bad. The timing on that should be faster. Like, her falling should be faster. So what we can do is, let's take a look at her. Let's take a look at this one. So this, I think this pose, I might kill that pose. This pose right here. 17. Let's just see what happens when I remove 17. It might look worse, it might look better, but, you know, we're gonna try it. I didn't like the how long it took to actually fall. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, let's bring that back. Let's bring that back. I could mess with the timings. So here's what we're gonna do as our last little test here. I'm going to make this thing 30 frames a second instead of 15. And I'm going to make everyone except 17 2 frames long. So, effectively, this results in frame 17 being half a frame long compared to the others being 1 frame long. Okay. That's better. Like, it's not good, but that reads a whole lot better. Come back. Yeah, that's better. If when she's in the air, just explode or ignite and disappear, all the bodies for all the enemies stay. I can have her, like, vanish. Absolutely, but I like the fact that all the bodies stay, like, when we're fighting, like, in the actual dungeons, right? if I kill any of these guys, their bodies stay. And I kind of like the fact that their bodies stay. So I don't want to have her disappear. I can. I just don't want to. But we can have her now join. Join the others. If we go to blueprints, mob spawner. Like a demon? Demon's just an explode or ignite? Yeah. But she's more of a witch doctor than a demon. So they'll so typically leave it just a big mess. Okay, I need to go with enemy. So we're gonna add a new enemy here. Zorla. Now, I don't think this is gonna update it for every single mob spawner in the levels. Let's test. I guess I just open this one for now. It did, because I've not overwritten this. Awesome. So that means now, right, if I go and play, let's do like increase spread. I'm gonna give myself cleave or something. Get lifesteal and cleave just for now. Yep. You are not her. By the way, I do have a block. Why did I take damage there? I should not have taken damage there. That was odd. There she is. Oh, and immediately she starts with that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh god, she is. Oh, she's an elite too. Great. Elite have more health, do more damage. Hi. Okay. Thankfully, she's not. When you corner her in melee, she doesn't attack you. So we managed to get through her. But of course, immediately when we get through, she spawns it. Is she around here? No, so we didn't get a spawn on her here. But it works. Get her to spawn. Come on, just one more. Oh, yeah, here she is. She is not attacking me at all because I am too close. So she, yeah. Oh, now she is. Now she is. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear, there was another one. Okay. Is she aggressive enough? Yes. She just wasn't aggressive because I was in melee range and she was trying to find cover. So the AI needs some work. But yeah, in some areas, she's too aggressive. She's too powerful. Dear God. Some maps I might need to remove from some rooms I need to remove her from. Yes. Because like in that room, if there's two of her, I mean, you're just taking damage. There's no escaping that one. Dear God. But cool, she spawns, so we're still missing a few other things, like jump. So let's do that next. Now, jumping is going to be an interesting one because I don't believe... Yeah, we have the Apex... Wait, did I not export start? Oh, I might need to go back and grab start. So this is when she goes into Apex. So what I could do is just do one frame here. Just do the last frame. Because I don't, for like when she's in the air, not going into the air, but in the air, I'd rather her just have one frame than... Her hand, I mean, look. What is this? You cannot move your finger that way. Also, I'm struggling to bring out my ring finger. She has the ring finger out. Can you guys put the ring finger, like, I can't without holding like my fingers down with my thumb. It is really hard to just extend the ring finger. I can't do it. Also, she's totally not holding the dagger. So something tells me that the hands are just broken. Potentially. Okay, well, I'll make it a one frame thing. So I'll do 9 to 9. What I do want to do is, can I... I want to pelvis. Spine. Not spine. I want... I need to go into pose mode. What I want is to know which one... Okay. This is the dagger. Okay. I'm going to position that into her hand. I mean, that's better. I mean, dear God, her hands are not in it. This... Yeah, I think this pose just did it. Either, I don't know if this was how it was posed or there was complications with export. But she's all sorts of broken. It's fine. Pixelated, it won't be as noticeable. It won't be as noticeable. Okay, save as jumps. jump. I'll jump air. She's in the air. Let's get her materials on here. She looks absolutely silly. Hey, ZZ, welcome in. Great day to make a game. Well, I don't know about me making a game, but I'm sure as hell, you know, progressing it again. You know, progress is being made, so that's good, right? That's good. Where's body? But welcome in. Hopefully you're having a nice day. You're also progressing. Nice. Hopefully progress on your side is going well. Oh, these are... There's 2. Although, as a reminder, if you're making characters for Unreal, you do not want to have this many materials. Dear God, for the love of God, do not make this many materials for your character. Individual materials. This is bad. Do not use this as a reference point. just a reminder, because we're working on this again. But your character should not have, I think it was 17 or 18 materials. Too many. Way too many. Way too many. You convert all your animations to use an anim notify state. And it's blowing your mind. Yeah, that's how I have it set up. Nice. Yeah, anim notified states are fantastic. Yeah, the Paper CD, the plugin I'm using for the 2D animation stuff, actually made some improvements in the recent update. That also improved some notify state stuff. So I'll be to swap over to it when I update to 5.4. Make some improvements there. Yeah, gameplay tags are great. They're basically gameplay tags are effectively just a very organized stack of bulls. They're just yes or no, and then you can go based on all, and then you can just put those same ones on anything you want, and it's great. Anim notify state plus blueprint interfaces. Oh my god, that's so nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I use. That's all. That's how my attack system works. That's what it uses. So this is jump Apex. I think that's what it's called. Jump underscore Apex. Yep. They should be super quick. Literally 8 frames. Yep, there it goes. It's done. That's done. Okay. Oh, I just realized I do not need to render out this big of a thing. So you know what? We're gonna redo it because it's fast anyway. And I'm gonna kill all that empty space because I don't need it anymore for this pose. So let's go to the camera. 2.2. Output is gonna be 64. And let's drop her to the ground. There we go. Yeah, we do not need all that empty extra space. What's the biggest challenge I have upcoming in this project? I mean, define challenge. Are you referring to something that is going to take the longest amount of time to complete? Or something that's just actually like, I need to figure out how to do? And in that case, it's you're referring to be a challenge? Just out of curiosity, what are you... Because my answer is very different, depends on what it is. I'm not going to answer it all, I guess. But the... Connecting nodes is not the biggest challenge, no. Forgetting to connect nodes, or connecting nodes and then forgetting that you connected the nodes, and then, you know, spending hours troubleshooting and then remembering, oh yeah, I did this, you know, however long ago, whether it was weeks or minutes. Because that happens. When I stream way too much. It happens far less when I don't stream, because streamer brain is really much a thing. But okay, there we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, we don't need all that extra space. But to answer your question, basically, the biggest challenge in terms of time, I'm gonna need to rename, is going to be the actual environments. They're not hard to do at all. I'm an environment artist originally. I can model it, I can texture it, I can do all that stuff, light it. But it's just, right, you want every single room to have its own, like, look and theme and all that. And I'd want, like, different floors to have their own theming, right? There's just gonna be a lot to do. In terms of the most challenging, like, actually difficult thing, if I was gonna do it, probably audio, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna be doing audio. So yeah. You're currently having environment art bottleneck as well? What do you mean by you're having a bottleneck for environment art? Out of curiosity. Now this is gonna be so hard to, you know, look at this. I just this is the shortest. This looks like such a mess. Look how it's trying to fit them all. It's trying to fit them all. There you go. One frame, all directions. Looks good. I'm still doing this because I wanted to create it all in one sheet, and two, this makes it so I just right click and create everything I need. Just figure out, look at my YouTube channel that I see my video on how to get on PCG. Oh yeah, I have a lot of videos on PCG. If you need PCG, there's quite a few. I love proceduralism. Yeah, I love proceduralism. Basically anything to make my life easier. You need to add more gameplay content areas and connect them. So don't create environments. Do what I do. You want to snooze the ads. You do not want to create an environment before you're ready to create an environment. What I mean is do blocking. Just the very first thing is you want to get blocking done. Don't make a barrel. Put a cube. Just put a cube there. Same rough shape and size as the barrel. That's it. Just put a cube. Not even a sphere, like a round. A cube. And just do that with everything. Create your environment with the like least polys you humanly can by basically effectively using only cubes, maybe using like a cylinder, right? Just basic shapes. And then if your environment works with that, it will work once you start swapping them out. Loves it so much it's in his name. Yeah. Here's you prefer writing blueprint systems over doing mapping? Yeah, that's fine. Everyone has their own preferences. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Do I use Houdini for procedural models? I do not. I do not know Houdini. I know some basics of Houdini. Like I've used it, a bit of it just to like clean up models that I bring in. But unfortunately, I don't know Houdini, like, to that degree. The problem with Houdini is there's a distinct lack of tutorials that are just, like, on YouTube. Like, for Unreal, you can just search anything and you'll find it. Can't do that on Houdini. So, yeah. Yeah, do the blocking first. You don't want to go... It's scary and overwhelming. It's, the problem that I found because I tried learning Houdini at one point when I was working. The problem is so many terms in Houdini are just called something different. Like it's the same thing, but it's just called something different in Houdini. And unless you know what it's called in Houdini, you're not going to find it. For example, I want to merge something, and I think it's called weld in Houdini, if I recall. So I would never guess that. And unless I know that term, without looking it up, I will never find it. Because, but things that I used Houdini for was it has fantastic retopology, like functionality. You wouldn't do it for a character, but for hard surface, absolutely amazing because you can specify more detailed areas versus not detailed areas. Great for that. It's fantastic auto UV functionality. You can control like a bunch of components for that. Even as a base for auto UVing, it's fantastic. And then you can modify it later if you need to. And it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing like rocks or more organic like shapes like that, you don't even need to because it's fine. But yeah, depending on what you're doing, you just use it out of the box. It's fantastic. That's kind of what I use. That's what I used Houdini for. Like, I would love to do the like actual procedural modeling stuff. I've actually dabbled with the procedural geometry scripting stuff in Unreal. Like, and that, like, I understood that pretty well. It's just when I did it, it was like the first version that came out, and so it was just, it's not anywhere close enough to being actually being usable. So I was like, okay, it was cool playing around with it, but yeah, let's not gonna do anything there. So I'll probably come back to doing like geometry scripting, like procedural modeling, because I just know the terms in Unreal, right? That's the main thing. That is not what... Did I? No, I exported it. It's splitting by tags. Why is it? Why is it putting it all together? Okay. I'll manually do it. It's fine. You want to learn Unreal and make something? Do it. Unreal's super awesome and super like friendly to learn, I think. Because there's just on YouTube, there's just so much information for Unreal, just so much. So that's why I think it's extremely friendly to learn. If you don't know anything, just look it up on YouTube. And once you're doing like far more advanced stuff, then maybe some Udemy.
Ads are here. Pausing
Nope.
for ads.
Your question about procedural generating. Ad break. Thank you so much, Delusions, for the bits. I don't really have much experience with world partition, I'll be honest. I know some basic stuff, but yeah. Also, to answer your question, Lizzie, if you don't think of it, do you want to use PCG or Blueprint? You can use both together. You can use your PCG to scatter blueprints. They're not one or the other. It's just an extra tool. That's pretty much it. You know? You can hammer a nail, or you can have something hold the nail while you hammer it. Or you can use the thing that's holding it to hammer it in because it's probably sturdy enough as well. Right? There's just different tools. You can put them together or use them separately. They have tutorial projects as well that will help. Oh, you for Houdini? Yeah, probably. Oh, for Unreal? Yeah. Well, Unreal has like the demo projects, right? The PCG biomes, they released here's a template map, you know, but then that's it. You gotta learn, as I say, you gotta learn to learn. Because you have like the PCG biome map. There's no documentation of how to use anything there. So you need to be able to dig in, break it apart, figure out what's what, and learn, and you know, work off of that. And that's a skill. That's a skill you can develop over time. So like when you're just getting started, don't expect to be able to do that probably. Once you have like a experience, I don't mean like Unreal experience. This is not an Unreal specific thing. This is just learning to just dissect and figure things out. It's a skill just in general. Okay, well, we can't use this because for some reason, I don't know why it put it all together. I guess when it's just one frame, it does it like that. If I create, okay. Let's just do create flip book. Left. Right. Up. Upright. All here. Okay. So, gonna rename these. Yeah, this is the first time we've done like a single frame one, and I guess it just doesn't like single frame sequences. That's fine. It's like, well, you can't possibly mean oh, it's not southeast, it's down down right. Give me I broke my own why can't I call this down? Oh, it's because this is underscore D. Okay, fine. Normally they'd be a long name anyway. It's fine. Up left. Up right. Okay. There you go. So now we can go in here. Sequence. Jump. Here. I might turn off. Yeah, I'll probably turn off the cycle for this one for her, because if I'm not going to be using its cycling, then it's probably better. So here I'm going to do jump air and don't loop the animation. You gotta go, it's easy. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care. There you go. So she went into that animation. Okay. After she stopped shaking from being stunned. Okay, so we want... I want to get the landing one and the jump start one. I think those are the last two we need. And she'll be all done. More or less. Okay, so we have jump land here. So, bam. Yep, so this is a good one. We can cut it off on 20. Yep, that'll work. And it's basically the transition animation when she actually lands. We have one for our character, and not all characters have this, but if we have the animations, we might as well use them. Kind of how I see it. Why is your dagger, though, not in the right place? If I put this here, it's not gonna stay, right? Yeah, it's not gonna stay. Okay, let's go to animation. Only show selected. Hold on. This is on. So, can I... What I can... it's because she's it's part of her. Yeah, okay. I'll just position it every frame. It's fine because once it's pixelized, you want to be able to tell. I don't know why it's broken for these animations, but not a huge deal. By the way, if this was Maya, I would just quickly duplicate it, unparent it, and then just parent the dagger and call it a day. Like, I know how to do that super fast in Maya. But because I'm streaming right now, I don't want to go through like Googling and looking it all up. We'll do the dirty way for this. It's fine. This does not take that long. Why is that broken? Good question. I have no idea. Most likely, this is just an exporting problem. It's not broken in Unreal. It's just when it was exported out, just for some reason, it broke some stuff. Not a huge deal. So not a long animation either. So pretty easy to fix. You're doing many tutorials to learn, but you feel like stuck in so many times with things. That's fine. Being stuck is not bad, because that just means, hey, you're learning, and you know you're gonna find things that you don't know. If you weren't getting stuck anywhere, that means you aren't learning anything, because you already know everything. So yeah, don't feel bad about being stuck when you're learning. Isn't the dagger supposed to be stuck in the hand, like IK or something? No, so this one is... normally in 3D, the way it works is you create a joint, and then you parent the thing to the joint. And in this case, this is the joint. Learn, build, play. With the gift sub to give you 1 HP. Also, welcome in. Thank you so much for the gift sub, just out of nowhere. From Lurkin to gift sub. Hello, hello. Hey, Stormrun Gaming, welcome in. My boy Rory the goat. Yep. Being stuck is great. You learn more when your things don't work. Give you a chance to comprehend more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you were not getting stuck, or like, then either it's something that's not pushing you to your boundaries, like of what you're learning, or you already know it. And I don't mean like, for example, if I'm doing modeling, right, and for the first time, I'm gonna get stuck a lot more than if I'm doing modeling in a new program and I'm already a modeler. I'm not gonna get stuck modeling. I'm gonna get stuck on something else. I'm gonna get stuck, in this case, on the UI, on the controls, right? That's slowing me down. That's fine. Right? You worked 15 hours today? Oof. Hanging drywall and texturing? Well, at least you're done. Well, you know, relax now. I think you've more than earned it. Her poor arm. We're just not gonna worry about it. Just not gonna worry about it. Yep. It's just... Have you ever played Final Fantasy X? Absolutely, yeah. Such a good game. I think I played it multiple times, actually. Have you been thinking of making a similar game in Unreal Engine? Just a similar game to Final Fantasy, or something specific about Final Fantasy X? Out of curiosity. Because Final Fantasy X is a fantastic game. And even more so for Blitzball. Dear God, was Blitzball fun. I still remember it to this day. For those who don't know, Final Fantasy X had basically an underwater soccer game as like a mini game. You can recruit people and that's stats. Like, it's fun as hell. I absolutely loved it. I played the crap out of it. I would highly recommend. I think they remade it, I'm pretty sure. Or remastered it, whatever they're calling it. Seen about IK and FK before? No, yeah, I explained that the way it's usually done is just you create a new bone and you attach it to something in the character. And then you attach the weapon to that bone. So in this case, the bone was just here. So that's why I had to move it. Because probably this arm is just broken on export, but maybe the dagger is fine or vice versa. And that's why it was the way it is. I wasn't speaking about IK or FK in general. Got remastered. You'd love a full remake? Yeah. I like, you know, as much as I would say I'd love a full remake, I don't know how much I'd want it after the Final Fantasy VII remake. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying. I played the first one. I haven't played the second part. I mean, but it's one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I played the original multiple times, like all the way through. And there's just some things when they modernize it that I'm just like, like, I get it. I get why they did it. Because no one has time to do the time-based stuff, right? But I really don't like the swapping of the characters and then having to... And now, like, if I want to have, like, a character always heal in the new Final Fantasy VII Remake, like, I would need to play as the healer. Because I would need to keep... Because the way the action gauge fills up is it fills up faster if you're playing that character and doing things with it. So I would have to play the healer, but I don't want to play the healer all the time. So I found it really annoying. Like, that was my main problem with it. Obviously, I love the story. I love, like, all the stuff there. It's just because it's now real time and not turn based. The way they've done it is I have to play the healer all the time to, like, keep up with healing. And it's not you can even say that, okay, well then why don't you, like, just dodge or, you know, don't get hit or, you know, whatever. Doesn't mean that the AI that's playing the other characters won't get hit. I still need to heal them. Right? So it's not like I can just be like, oh yeah, no, I just won't get hit and then problem solved. Nope. That's not how that works. So yeah, that's my one complaint with the remakes. That's what I'm like, would I want them to remake it? Depends. It really depends. So, yeah. This one. So items 3, 4. Now we're pretty much done with this. Okay. You'll feel the same with RE4. Yeah, I haven't played it, so I can't speak on that one. 7 Remake is really good. You honestly never played anything before 10 on PS2, so you missed the first time. Yeah, like the remake is good. It is. I enjoyed it. That was my one gripe with it. You know, it is. I mean, the original has not aged well, right? But it came out at a time when literally it was so low res. But everything else about it has aged very well. There's so many like mini games to play as well. So good. But there's a whole different world. You can animate and give armature to a character, but never have modeled anything. Yeah, that's a lot of 3D, like actual like 3D programs like Maya, 3ds Max, Blender, things like. They have so much so much they can do. You don't typically do everything in it. I mean, depending on what you do, like as an artist, but you can very well just only use like 1/10 of it and just get along just fine. Okay, so this is it. So that's our animation. Okay. So we're good there. So now we need jump land. Go. There it goes. So yeah, I say it's, you know, I'm also kind of in two camps on the whole remasters in general, remasters, remakes, whatever you want to call them, because it's cool that, and this is by the way same for movies. It's cool, but the story already exists, so you're not making anything new. So why are we doing it? Up in the graphics and re-exporting? Okay. I'm not gonna get excited for that. There's a big difference between a remaster and remake. I know there is. Final Fantasy is a remake. They've changed a lot of stuff. Right? Remaster is just upping the graphics. I know there's a difference. But a lot of times, the story hasn't changed. They might change some mechanics. They might change some little some stuff, you know, right? But if you're like a story-driven person, a lot of times the story will be the same. 7 actually is changing the story, which is appreciated. But then the question that everyone had, or before 7 came out, everyone was like, why, was questioning the name and everything. And then after it came out, people were, again, questioning the name, but for a different reason, which is like, okay, so it's now it's different now. So why is it called still effectively the same? X remaster gave some characters empty feeling eyes. Yeah, a lot of remasters do that. I mean, not even remasters. A lot of just ports do that. Oh my god. what was the? There was a port. Is it? There was a Nintendo Switch port. Was it Mortal Kombat for the Switch? I just remembered seeing the port, I think, for that one. And it was just like... Hold on. I don't know, just you remind me. Switch port. I don't remember which one. Yeah. He reminded me of this. Those... Right? Okay. Right. You could call... Now, if this was the remaster, right? Again, or this was remake, right? The right being the remake. Like, cool. It's better. Like, for this day and age, it's better, right? But I won't get excited about it. But yeah, this is the same game. By the way, came out at the same time. Just one's for the Switch or one's not. When I saw it, I was like, what the hell? You never played any Final Fantasy, but you see people saying 7 is more like a new game. Different timeline. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of references. Like, I would recommend playing the original. You don't have to at all. I would. But the main thing is they're changing the outcome of events. So they're introducing a new thing in the world that is changing the outcome of events in a story-based way that makes sense. And it makes more sense if you're familiar with Final Fantasy like 7 world in general. Hey, hello, holy crap. I almost said hello, crab. Holy crap. Look at man. How's it going? So it's really cool. So they're absolutely like doing a good job with that. They're like too far in their heads, it seems. Yeah. Name. Turn-based JRPGs are an interesting thing. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Like, I love them. I haven't played one, to be fair, in a long time. I think the last... Are these 10 frames, exactly? Oh, man, these are 10 frames. Oh, these are 10 frames. Hallelujah. I love it when things just light up. This is the best. Best. Done. YouTube start at 0.25 speed? Oh, that's really weird. Did you slow it down before? It remembers your last speed setting. So if you had it slowed down before and you come into and you close the window and go to somewhere else, it'll retain that. So that could be it. You're going back to your nightmare, which is animations. Yeah, we were doing animations earlier. Like it was like usable at the end. So well, thankfully we end up with a usable animation. It's really the main thing. So I can't believe I didn't export the start animation. I thought I exported everything, but clearly not. Go. Export. Like collectibles? Collectibles are fun. As long as they're not like forced on you. Like depending on the game, I will either care or not care about the collectibles. Like they're a secondary thing. Like in Horizon Zero Dawn, like I platinumed that thing multiple times. So yeah, I collected everything, every little thing, because I love the world, I love the game. But like in a game there that is just there, like collect, X thing, and I'm not like into the game. I don't care. And it's like, okay, I'll pick up them like as I find them, but otherwise I don't care. The main one difference is if your game is like, let's say, a linear story or a linear progression where you can go back.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Sure, it's a tail. It's just the fabric between. I'll continue telling that after. Illusions, thank you so much for the bits. So much support. I really appreciate it. That's how long she uses to be on the floor. Yeah, wood cleaner time. Your brother played the Tales of series. Looks like an anime. It's cool. You don't have the patience? Yeah, that's a big series. There's like a bunch of Tales of games. I never played any of them, but I heard good things. No, you eat therapy. You don't want to look. This is rigid, by the way. It does not animate because it was cloth, I think, in Unreal. And so the animations for this thing don't come through. So when she moves, it's just always like rigid. It doesn't actually animate ever. So it's real weird. There's another, yeah. Okay, ads are done. So what I was saying about the collectibles is draw over. Right? So if you have a linear story, you know, it starts here, ends here, and then you go through the level, you maybe go to another level, etc. Right? But you can never just go back to any one location. If you have collectibles along the way, with no way of then jumping back to find them again, I will not care about your collectibles at all. I won't. Because either I will try to collect them, which I will try to find them, and that will give me anxiety, because what if I lost one or missed one? Which I don't like. I don't want games I play games to relax and enjoy myself. I don't want it giving me anxiety. Or I'm going to look it up. And that's not fun. So if your game is something where collectibles are missable, I just don't care about your collectibles then. That's it. Simple as that. If I can go back, like if this is like an open world or whatever, and then I can go back, then yeah, I'll collect them. Now this is assuming that there's no notification. If there's like, oh, there's a, there's one here, there's one here. Like, you can see that easily and find them in the map as you go. Like, I'll feel less bad about it. But if I end up missing one of them, that's it. I don't care about any collectible going forward. Don't care. Don't even pick it up. Why? I'm not gonna waste my time. Just why? That's how I am. But yeah, if it's an open world, yeah, I'll enjoy the collectibles. Sure. Doesn't hurt. Like, if it's like a secondary thing, like, and maybe you get something out of it. Like, I also want to make sure you get something from collecting everything. If you collect, let's say, 100 flowers, and you get nothing out of it except an achievement, I don't care about your 100 flowers. I don't. There are some games where I do. There are certain collectibles that I do care about. Some stuff that gives lore, for example. And Horizon Zero Dawn, there was a lot of audio samples you collected as your collectible. I absolutely loved it because I love the world. So even if I got nothing out of it by the end when I collected it all, except an achievement, the act of the lore was good enough for me. So, yeah. It's kind of you can miss collectibles based on your choice in specific way. Yeah, if stuff like that, then I'm done. Then I don't care about it. There's people who want to 100% the game, so they do it. Yeah. There are people who like achievement hunts, or achievement games, basically. That's fine. It's not my thing, but they can absolutely have that. Sonic Frontier had your Get Eggman memos so you can listen to story stuff. That was cool to collect. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, right? It gets you something. Like, it gives you a reason to collect it that isn't just, hey, I put this here just for the hell of it. Right? It's not like, you know, collect 10 rocks. Why? You know? Games like where I like don't care about them is I think it was like the Resident Evil games, if I recall. Again, I haven't played them, but I watched Let's Plays of them. Like you'll find like no, actually let's use Tomb Raider as an example, because I played the Tomb Raider games. Like you'll find an object, and you can turn it around, and it has like a little lore about that object, and maybe some little didn't care about it. Don't care about that stuff. Like, you know, just did not care about it, that kind of stuff at all. Oh, I need to add the jump land. But it's all personal preference, right? That's the main thing, is just because I don't enjoy it doesn't mean others don't. And that is totally fine. Everyone should enjoy the game how they want to enjoy it. It's the same thing for watching anime. If someone tells you that if you watch like dubbed anime and someone criticizes you for it, I would never listen to their opinion ever again. Because they don't want you to enjoy content that they enjoy. So if they don't care about you being happy and enjoying things, then why would you care about what they think? They don't care about you. Why should you care about them? Simple as that. So, you know, if people, you know, just dub anime is great. Some of it is really good. One of the first, if not the first anime I ever watched was dubbed. It's an anime called Dot Hack Sign. which is part of the whole .hack series, which I haven't heard about in forever. I've only really watched .hack sign. Really enjoyed it. It's like one of the first like isekai type anime. You like watching the English versions? Yeah. And that's completely fine. Like, right? The beauty is we can all enjoy the content. Whether or not you watch it in English or, you know, Japanese or whatever other language, it doesn't matter. And so same thing for games. If you want to collect things and I don't want to collect them, that's completely fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with us playing the games that we want to play the way we want to play them. You have the best dub in the world for sure, but around the world is crazy. I have not personally heard it, so I'll take your word for it. Okay. We now have the landing animation, so if I... Okay, I'm going to knock her up. She starts playing it and then she immediately runs, so it's gonna be hard to notice it, but if she was to land and not run, it would play it, but it did start it. Yeah, best games are the ones that allow people to play how they want. Well, yes and no, right? Because if think something like the Souls games, a lot of people complain that they're too hard. Imagine there was like a one-shot mechanic. Like, imagine there was like a super easy mode, right? Kind of defeats the whole point of the game. Not the whole point, but like big point of that game. So there is a, you know, whatever on that, but that's on the game developer side, right? That's for them to decide how they want their game to be, like, mechanically to be work. But if somebody criticizes you, for example, from using summons or using like the character help or whatever, and they're shitting on you for that, and because you found it to be easier, I don't give a shit about their opinion anymore. They don't care about me having fun, so why should I care about their opinion now? Right, that's the same thing. Okay, we need to get the start animation. Epic content. Hello, Dante, son of Sparta. What a name. Or use cheat engine. Yeah, people can use cheat engine too. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. There are games that in the past that I've used cheat engine for. I haven't done it in a super long time, but like back when I played Witcher 2, I played it, I got stuck, I either lost the save or got a new computer. I remember I basically I had to restart, and I downloaded a trainer and gave myself God mode and all that. Yeah, cheat engine's still a thing. Because like, and then I just started playing, right? Play the games how you want to enjoy it. The main thing is you want to enjoy it. That's all that matters. Do you enjoy it? Yes, no? That's it. This is what we want.
Solution says, why does it matter? It's a video game. At the end of the day, it changes nothing. They put it in the game for a reason. If you want to try hard, go for it. I just want to beat it and have fun.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as you have fun, that's all that matters. Anyone that tells you not that you can't have fun in your own game, I wouldn't even listen to them. Yeah. I've used cheat engine in the past. I've used cheat engine. I've used trainers when I was younger. Like, if they're like, for me, that is no different than looking up solution if you get stuck in a puzzle. If it helps you move, continue playing the game and enjoying the game, do it. No, I see no problems there. We're looking at jumps. Start. Oh no, look at that. I take it back. I thought it was, you know, an export. No. She's just, this is actually the character rig. Her arms and everything is just broken in this actual version. I take it back. I was giving them credit saying that it's the export. I'm sorry, Epic. I take it back. It was on you. This is entirely on you. This is just... Yeah, but see how many materials are on this? 19 materials, because it starts at 0. Don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, so, yeah, that's why this is the thing. Okay, whatever, it's the last one. And then we get to, do the bosses. We get to pick one of these guys and do them next. We had a vote for the bear. Might do the bear. Might do one of the other ones. This guy's really cool. This guy reminds me of the Diablo Reaper guy. Okay, let's make sure that it comes in just fine. And then I'll swap over again. Import FBX. Start. 8 frames. Oh, that's so good. Why? Why is her animation start with her feet on the ground and then immediately she goes down? This is absolutely terrible. Well, I understand why, in a sense. Okay, this is not going to work for us, so we're going to make some modifications. That's fine. Can I use the Reaper guy in a boss in your game? I feel people would say you're asset flipping. No. There's a difference between asset... I've learned this, by the way. There's a difference between asset flipping and just using assets. The term asset flipping... and I thought the same thing as you, was specifically taking assets and just putting them in your game, including game mechanics and everything. That is an asset flip. You just go and download a plugin for like that just does jumping mechanics, and you just put it in and you don't do anything. Nothing looks unison, nothing works together. That's an asset flip. Using assets, just in general, is completely fine. Everyone does it. That's absolutely normal. When you used Dark Souls on PC, you would set Steam to offline mode, so you didn't want to have other players invade your game, have unfair advantage. Yeah. Like, I played Dark Souls 3, and I played Dark Souls 2. But not fully. Dark Souls 3, I played it offline. I don't like the PvP mechanic. I'm a single player like person at heart. So yeah, I'm just gonna don't want to deal with it. Yeah, that's completely fine. Okay, we need to the pelvis. So I'm going to take can I just do oops. Can I take you and just delete him? And then oh, this is like delete you. Okay, I need to move this up. I know I should do this this way. That's actually fine. There we go. Okay, so we can do. Dear God, her legs. So we can do the 6 frames. Yeah, that'll work just fine. We do need to though increase the height of this thing. So let's go and adjust that. So what we need to do is go to output. The verticality will be 128. That also means we need to pull out on the camera. This will be 4.4. And then we need to drop this back down. There we go. That should work. And let's save this as the correct thing. Start. Go. Welcome back, Gregory. It was good for getting your own backup enemy called Pursuer. I remember reading on Wikipedia. I was like a floating tank. Using all free assets for as long as you can. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Wait, this is a free epic character. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand why there have not been more games of the Left 4 Dead mechanic? Because you can't make a game. You can. If you make a game that has the exact same mechanic as another game, it's the same thing as making software that does the same thing as another piece of software. You need to introduce something different or something unique about yours that makes people want to play it or use it. It either needs to be different. It has to be different in some way, right? If you use the exact same thing, they'll just play the original. There's no reason to play yours. Yeah, just make sure they're commercial use in your project, assuming that you're going to be selling it, and that's all you need to check. If you got the license for it, that's it. All the epic stuff from the marketplace, as long as you're doing it in Unreal Engine, you have the license to all of it, so you're good there. Making your game is the journey. You have no aspirations to be judged by video game market. Yeah, there you go. They're all good, Gregory. As long as you private and it looks right for your project. Yeah. If the first time you heard about Asset Fluid was from the Dreamcast guy reviewing Quantum Error, Oh man, the Dreamcast. I still have my Dreamcast. It's at my parents' place, to be fair. I used to have a Dreamcast. When my first console was the Sega Dreamcast. And I remember I got it. My dad gave it to me like on New Year's at one point. And I remember being at the time like pretty sad about it. Because I was like, every one of my friends, not many to be fair, had the had the PlayStation 1. And I was like, well, I can't, play the games they have. And holy crap, these days I'm so happy that I got the Dreamcast and not something else. Because, damn, that was a good console. And ahead of its time in many, many aspects. Jesus. You want to do Kerbal Space Program by properly gamifying? I think the whole point of Kerbal Space Program is it is scientifically accurate. It can probably work if you gamify it more. But I think the main thing with Kerbal Space Program specifically is it works like on a scientific level, and they take great lengths to try to make sure that it works that way. And you make a game different for the ones that inspired him, your own. Yeah. It's fine. Like, it's completely fine taking mechanics from games. Like, my game is not, like, mechanically, if you break it down, it's not all unique. Horizon Zero Dawn was not unique gameplay mechanics. It was reusing a lot of stuff. Pal World is not all unique gameplay mechanics. That doesn't make it's gonna be a shit game. But you have to assemble, like, think of those game mechanics as like Lego pieces. Put those Lego pieces together and make your own piece of art or construction with those Lego pieces. Don't just take a single Lego piece, put it in front of you, and say, I'm done. Right? Basically, that's it. All his old video game console collector? Nice. The Dreamcast was so good. Yeah, every company does, and it's completely like normal, absolutely normal. And like in some aspects, I think if you look at like Doom and Wolfenstein, I think it's Wolfenstein. Those were the first two, right? Like their early game versions, they're pretty similar, but they had unique things about each other, about themselves. Oh, this is this one. Two. This is the body. Okay, two more. I need the times 3 times 4. Times 3 and last one. Times 4. Totally missed it, didn't I? There it is. Oh, did I mess up on the body? Let's see. That's correct. I messed up on you. You are wrong. Movement. No, that one's correct. It's this one. There we go. Okay. Much better. Jeez. Done with class? Nice. How to make a universal cloth shader? Maybe used to make a cloth mat, silk, velvet. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm never going to make a fully unique game. That's going to be hard to do.
Ads are here.
Oh,
Pausing
ads time.
Ads.
Yeah, God of War got some inspiration from Devil May Cry. Yeah, there's a lot of games get inspiration from places. Same thing with mine. Would it be possible to do a 3D stripe game like Wolfenstein or Doom in Modern and Real? Absolutely. Why not? Okay, while ads are going, I'm going to quickly run to the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you, Solutions, for the cheers. I appreciate it. A Hat in Time is basically Mario 64. Yeah, but it has a lot of like unique mechanics to its own game, which is great. Do one's 320 by 240, yeah. Would I be able to ask you for help with tips on Unreal Engine and Blender? I don't know if I can help you much with Blender, but yeah, if you need help with Unreal help, yeah. Join the Discord if you want. You can ask like a bunch of Unreal people there as well. Sovereignty was just Zelda Breath of the Wild, Metal Gear Rising combined, yeah. What was it? Hold on, I'm gonna jump start. I'm gonna have this render while I continue chatting about this. Let's jump start. Yeah, what is it? The gacha game, Genshin Impact, right? Took the aesthetics from Breath of the Wild and mechanics from gacha games and other stuff, right? And put it all together. Yeah, everything's normal like this. How do you guys feel about AI music? Think you're using all AI music? I'm not a musician, so I can't tell the difference between good music and bad music. I'll be honest. Which chair am I sitting on? I don't know what the brand is. It's just like an off-brand, just a mesh chair. But if you're planning to use AI, make sure you read like Steam's like policies and all that, where if you plan to publish it. You Americans are awesome. Thank you. Yaga Guts, have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's rest. Yeah, but Discord. Exclamation mark Discord, or it's in the description. Or if you're on Twitch, it's in the cards below. Lots of ways to access it. Welcome to the bloody crabland. Wait, what? Blender requires education. There is just too much going on buried in the program without education. Yeah, well, that's a lot of programs. Yep. Oh, music playlist at my listing. That's music is from the game Hardbound by Pirate Software. Exclamation mark music will get you to the Steam OST link for it. Good stuff. Have I played Stellar Blaine? Do I like waifus? Have I played it? No. Mostly because I just haven't had time. Do I like them? Yeah, I mean, they're great. It's not like I will not get a game because of it. But it's also not going to turn me off of a game. Right? I'm pretty simple in that regard. Like, it's not a make or break in any aspect at all. This one was that nice and quick. Okay. 24. Oh yeah, because I only rendered 6 frames every other. Yeah, it's 3 frames per. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's bring it in. There it is. 3 frames per. Nice and simple. There you go. Nice, nice. Hopefully this time it won't complain about, or won't try to put them all in one, because it actually has more frames. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you off on the borderline starting to be political American stuff, Gregory, before you get yourself in trouble. Same thing for Dante. That's fine. You can play with waifus in your game. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Put whatever you want in the game. You know? A game developer should be able to make their game however they want it to be made. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And as a consumer, you have every right to either play it or not play it. It's your choice as well, right? So, very simple. Developer makes the game, and you choose to if you want to play it or not, and then you go from there. Either don't play it, or you do. And no one else's opinion matters, really. It's nice and simple. It's like what I was saying earlier, but right, about Don't let anyone tell you how to play your game. Same thing. Don't let other people tell you what you can and can't play. Okay, so this should be now good. On... Oh, let me swap back to my previous project. Don't save. I mean, it's just a matter of different places have different like culture. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah. In some places, something being sexualized isn't a big deal. In some places, it is. In some places, violence is a big deal. In some places, it isn't. Right? Right? In some countries, you can't show gore and blood. Some countries, you can't show like human body parts. In some places, you can't show sexually explicit things. And so, right? It's just a matter of what the culture's there. I mean, female gamers also appreciate it. It's not just a male thing. That's definitely not just a male thing. There's so many female streamers that are just happy that Stellar Blade is a thing. Yeah, because they made the choice, they enjoy the game, and that's up their alley. Like, yeah. People just in general, I think as a human species, like attractive things, whatever they are. Simple as that. You know, if you replaced Stellar Blade the character, instead of having it be a female character, had it be like this like over the top like muscular guy, you would be just as happy with that. Like if they replaced him with the basically the Giga Chad guy, right? The same thing. Right? It'd be, people would just be just as happy. Cause they're just like yeah. People just like that stuff. Yeah, exactly. Guys just are very simple, really. I can't speak for the, you know, for any woman out there, because I'm not one. But at least for guys, it's like, we're fine on like super like manly man or super feminine woman. What we typically don't like is the in-between. Most people would rather have a character be one or the other. A lot of people don't like the middle. Now, that doesn't mean that nobody likes the middle. Just I noticed that there's more people that enjoy extremes. Like, I don't know if you've ever, maybe it's just my friends, but when my friends would create characters in games that have like customizations, they don't care what the character looked. They just like to put whatever slider it was and just put it at the max. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Let's just go max on one side or the other. They just like extremes. And it looks silly. It looks ridiculous. It looks unrealistic. But that's what makes it more fun in us. Yeah, Kratos from God of War, yeah. Although Kratos from God of War, I think, is more realistic than... although maybe the original ones. I think the newer one is more realistic. Okay, so that's working. So now we just need to add jump start. Looks so silly, but that's fine because we just need to go here and we need to get the in-between animation. Jump start. And here, start. Yeah, Spiffing Brit is great. Spiffing Brit is great. I have not done the Pokemon Emerald like ROM hacks or stuff. I played right now. I'm addicted to Pokemon Rogue or Poke Rogue, the Pokemon roguelike online. It's not a ROM hack. It's just good. I've been playing that a lot. Too much, probably. Anyone remember a video game that came out? Platform meets Soul-like? I have not. There's been a few like Souls-like platformers, but I don't remember. Hey, welcome in. Going well. Just finished putting in the new animation. So, I need her to not. Okay, it's gonna be hard to preview the animation. I need her to start looking okay, the other way. Good. Okay. Looks good. The death animation looks silly, but you know, we worked with what we got. But now we have all the animations in. With the idle, the runs, jumps, the hits. All animations are in for her. She's not doing the long range attacks and the special attack. That's looking good. You play through Cat Quest 2 twice? Nice. Fatal Frame, Project Zero. Fatal Frame sounds familiar. Like I've heard the name. It's not one I've played. I've not heard of Project Zero. Another Crab's Treasures, like Souls game. Oh my god, is that the crab game where they put freaking they put Lordaeron, like they made a Souls mode? I saw a YouTube short on it. It was silly as hell. I loved it. Hold on, can I find it? Yeah, it's another Crab's Treasure. I'm gonna hard to find. Can I search for? Is it this one? I think it's this. Yeah, it's this is the game, and like this is the normal game, but they added in freaking a Souls game. it's yeah, look at that. They just made it. They just made him all depressed and like just made a mode that's like it's so silly. I love it. And I heard people have played this game and they had absolutely a blast with it apparently. It's like so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they just added Anna Orlando into this game. And I'm just like, I saw that, I was like, what? It's just so silly. I've not played it, but after seeing that, I kind of want to. Just, I'll be honest. Like, that is such a good trailer that I want to try it. Just from that. But geez, there's another name that's called over here in the UK. Oh, okay. They just, why did they call it Fatal Frame versus Project Zero? Okay, whatever. As long as, I guess it's like KFC, and there's another name for KFC depending where you are. It's called something different in Canada because of some other laws. I don't know why things are called things differently. But although a meme quality game, yeah, but if the game is good, it doesn't matter if it's a meme quality or not. And from what I've heard, it's a good game. Okay, so we're done with her. She's actually done. We have her fully implemented. KFC in Canada. I thought they changed the name for KFC because they have to make sure that it can translate to French, and KFC doesn't translate to French, which I don't understand that. Apparently that's a thing in Canada where everything needs to be able to be translated from English to French, but that doesn't make a lick of sense because the point of a language is, yeah, in Quebec. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I think everywhere else is probably KFC. But the point of a language is if you don't know, if the word doesn't exist, you make a new word for it. Or you migrate an existing word and you modify it, right? That's how language works. For example, bananas versus ananas. Wait, no, that's... Yeah. Is ananas the banana one? But like either way, like, right? Words have... They're different in different languages. That's the point of a language. If the word doesn't exist, you make it. So I don't understand why it has to translate. Just make a new word for it. Kentucky Fried Poulet. The Japanese did a did a great thing. Which they had like a full other alphabet specifically for foreign words, and some words are literally that. They're just take the foreign word and they just made it pronounceable for them, and that's became the word. Nothing wrong with that. But that's how language works. I'm glad I helped out, Dante. Don Quixote fried rice, yeah. A lick of sense, was it pun intended? If there was a pun in there, then I'll say yes, even though I don't actually know the pun I made. I'll be honest. If I had a pun in there, I don't know what it was. Yeah, but she's done. So we're moving on to bosses next. Let's go to here. So I had a vote for the bear guy. In terms of a new boss, any preference on who to see visually as the new boss? Out of curiosity by you guys? We're probably, how many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're probably gonna take 8 of these guys. We want 10 at least, so we might take them all. Bearman? Yeah. You know what? Let's take a look at his animations. What animations does he have? What kind of attacks does he have? Slips 25 bits for bear to be picked. Thank you for the 25 bits. Okay, let's see what he has. Okay, here's an ability. Injectability. Okay. Roar. I'm not gonna look at the like jogging or movement ones. I just want to look at the ability ones. Primary. I don't know what this one is. Primary B. Primary C. Tracker ability. Don't know what that is going to be. Tracker pursuit. Oh, this is gonna be like a run. It's just a right mouse button. Okay, let's see what these are. What is an example of a sci-fi fighting game that you should explore? I'm not good in that sci-fi fighting game. I don't play fighting games really, so no idea. For something classic, you can get it off GeoGeo. I have no idea. That's not something I know. Okay, well, this is no animation. Okay. This is his death animation. He looks so overdramatic in his death animation. Okay, so he has a roar. He has nothing. He has a roar forward, effectively. Roar up. He has like a quick slash. And he has a few other slashes. He has like a howl. And yeah, he has like just he has a double attack. We need a mechanic for him. We need to figure out a mechanic that this boss was gonna have that's unique to him. For reference, the spider boss has a charging attack. He just charges and you get knocked up. The like dinosaur one is how it shoots down meteors around him. So we'll need to think of one that kind of fits him. Because there's nothing that screams like... I mean, what we can do is just make him very aggressive. You know what we can do? We can, because he has like he has this running. What I can do maybe for him is have him to be very aggressive and then like do like a big combo and like on you and then pause for a while. That's not specials though. That's gonna be like just like he does like a multi-hit like combo attacks on you for a while. You just need to keep dodging him. Like that's good, but I don't think that's special. I'd rather want a special. Poulette, I thought it sounded familiar. It's chicken. Long time since I did French in school. Ah. This one can summon cubs. We don't have cubs is the problem, right? To have him summon cubs, we need cubs. We don't have cubs. I don't want him charging because we already have a enemy that charges. Can we see his other skins? I don't think he has other skins. I think for this one, it's only... Yeah, for him, it's only this version. So... yeah, this is all you got. So if we do go with him, we would need to figure out some kind of ability for him. Having a fear effect.
Ads are here.
Oh, ads.
Pausing for ads.
Throws fireballs? That's not very bear-like. Having a fear effect could be good. Call him Italian bear. You know what we might do? That fear effect might not be terrible, which will force your character to run away from him, like out of control. I don't like the fact that you call or lose control of your character. I don't really want to lose control of my character for a prolonged time. Can only retreat, can't advance towards character. You have there's teleport abilities, there's AoE attacks, like, or range attacks. Like, that's not gonna do much. So we need to figure something out. What if you lose one of your power-ups each minute? No. No, that's just not fun. Nah. Yeah, well, I'll need to think of something. I'm just really curious about this guy. I just want to see. This guy has like a full gun. You lost internet. Oh no! Well, welcome back. Hopefully the internet stays. Yeah, take a look at this guy. Let's see what the hell he has. Bound. Oh, this is just okay. Idle, jogging, lots of jogging, jumping. Primary fire. Recall. You guys, a lot of animation. Victory pose. Oh, let's do victory emote. I just want to see what this guy does. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, they just hit. Okay. You shoot a gun. It's just being hit. Doesn't do anything there. That's like a melee attack. That's actually shooting. But this one's funny. I mean, this guy just has is unique by itself without any abilities. I mean, his ability is just the fact that he probably shoots a big beam is what I would assume. Like, but yeah, I need to figure out some abilities. No, this is like a little creature, flying creature. Just flying around him. Yeah, it's holding, I don't know what it's holding, but it's some kind of like either power supply or something. And just this little fairy guy. Roar of Terror Bear lets out a terrifying roar that briefly stuns all players within a surrounding radius. Causes them to take increased damage for a short duration. That could work. Thus, you remember the internet was seeing the front tail clop. What a time to get cut out, huh? What a time to get cut out. Yeah, I'll think of something. Yeah, we need something for right, we need something for that bear. This guy can work by himself. I just want to check one other one. Just to see what there is. I want to see his animations. Because head reacts, idles, jogs. What does he have? Launchpad. Recall. Just has a thing called Soul Siphon. Okay. Speed burst. This guy has different stages. Hold on. Also, clearly these are facing. Why is the other ones facing? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. What is this stage 1, stage 2? Oh my god. This guy has like multiple stages as a animation sequence? What? Swing one fast. Swing. Lots of swing attacks. Travel modes. I'm just curious. This one. I mean, I picked this one because it said emote. I just wanted to see what the emote was. This is just silly. That's cool. That could be a spell. That could be a thing. This one has a lot of interesting. Okay. And this has obviously a melee attack. Okay, well. Too late tonight, but an NPC may have an aggro effect would be neat also. I mean, that would be probably very expensive. What if he has a ninja bear? He can parkour and dodge you super fast. It doesn't suit the fact he's a mech, right? He's in a mechanized bottle. It doesn't suit the ninja aesthetic, right? That's the thing, right? He's in this very much a warhead. Like he's a very mechanized bear. So we need to have something that fits him. Oh, they make these? No, these are free epic Paragon characters. So you can get them online for free. Heat vision. I can give him heat vision. He is. I could. What's on his back? Just his like engine pack or something. Some ball. Like, he's meant to be fast. He has a freaking engine on his back. Yeah. Can the ball come off? I mean, he drops them and moves around. We can only work with the animations we have. I mean, unless we plan to make new ones, but that's going to be more complex. So I'll think of something. You know, we'll deal with that, and we'll start it tomorrow. With him, we'll do something. We'll do something interesting. It needs to be something interesting. It just only makes sense in a robot universe where robots all have some stupid critical weakness and the ninja can exploit. No animations. You're really struggling. Yeah, animations are very difficult. So, you know, don't force it. Take it slow. He can fly since he's got those engines. He's now Superman Bear, fly and heat vision. No, we're gonna keep him on the ground. Actually, doing flying is the fear of animation is real. Yeah, yeah. We'll think of something. I want something a little more unique than just having a ranged attack / melee attacks. So he might be very aggro, and that maybe is his thing, and that might be okay. That might be his thing. We'll see. But I think that is where we're going to call it here for the night. Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream as well. It'd be really easy to do animations if you're okay with them being really bad. I'm not. I'd rather do like decent ones. I'd rather just reuse what they have. Do you know a good place to learn animation? No. Probably YouTube. I have not tried to because I'm not an animator. I'm guessing YouTube. Everyone can find anything on YouTube. Like, I did animation courses in college, so that was my like baseline. Go work for Disney for a decade. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was super fun. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. Something you like to sometimes say, if people have a dream and it's the right kind and it's achievable, then go for it. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Till tomorrow, 6 p.m. as always. Bye-bye.